Previously on the Lorekeepers.
We stand on the brink of war. Should have more gravitas. The precipice of doom. Good enough, I'll reread later. Tomorrow, we travel to the place where our adventures began. The Cloud March. The colossal bridge that serves as the only way to enter the land of Farwide. The armies of the God King have been mustered, and if we do not hold them back, the last free kingdom shall fall. It was there that I met my companions, my fellow Lorekeepers. Marius, the former witch hunter, and Taxus, the dragonborn, a pair of warriors whose skill at arms make the legend of the enlightened Lord of Absentia sound like a children's story. It was here we were entrusted with the grimoire, the sentient talking book that records our travels through the power of the telling. And it was here that we first encountered Equinox, our nemesis, a being created by the former Lorekeepers as a hero that would slay the God King. A being who instead was twisted by his own power into a tyrant, a monster. To make matters worse, the witch hunters have amassed to the east, preparing some sort of ceremony or ritual. We have no idea what they're up to, but he will doubtlessly bring some terrible new force to the world. And so, outnumbered, we face a battle on two fronts. But hope is not lost. We have made powerful allies who have pledged to aid us in this campaign against Advent. The Dark Elves of Talazan, who we fought with to free their people, my people, from the aberrations and the horrors of the Underdark. We have allied with the Dragonkin, not Dragonborn, but Dragonkin, liberated from the realm of the ancient Red Dragon Taldarex after we outfoxed him in Zofin Dal, the great game. The humans of Farwide, of course, stand at our side, with whom we stood against Equinox and Advent to claim our first real victory at the Battle of Kilgannon. And the Rogue Arcane, a secreted underground cadre of mages sympathetic to our cause. After losing two of our Lorekeeper brothers in battle with Advent, the fallen warriors Ezekiel Raylan and Card Kilgannon, we have found a new ally. Lys, Moon Elven magic user, member of the Rogue Arcane. She has power, wisdom, and has proven herself our most trusted ally. But we keep a great secret from her. She is the heiress to the throne of Farwide. If this is to be the last chapter in my memoirs, it means Advent is won. But don't worry. Hidden within these pages, secreted, is a key to the victory. And if we cannot stand against this force, hopefully whoever finds this book can.
Let's take a point of inspiration. We see the winding corridors of the catacombs buried beneath the farm known as Spellstead, the secret headquarters of the Rogue Arcane cell here in Farwide. Our vision moves through dark tunnels hewn from pure rock perfectly by magical forces. We see flickering candles casting strange lights through these strange rounded rooms. Light playing upon the banner on the far side of a great hall, a banner that bears the 7 needles of the star that represents all arcane learning here in the 9 Kingdoms. All in, the leader here, has bidden his most powerful acolytes to begin preparing a ritual that will send you to the Cloud March to make a strike there, to hamper the forces of Advent. But now all that you can do is wait. You have a night to rest, to think, to plan, to contemplate. Lise, you are home, or at least as close to home as you can be, given what happened with Evermore so long ago now. What have you been doing?
Lise has spent a good deal of time outside. Her quarters are a place to sleep if it's raining, but she prefers to be amidst the trees and the fields, under the sky. She's been alone a lot, thinking, wondering, and biding her time. She has a good deal to say, and she knows exactly who she wants to speak to.
As you've been taking your time, perhaps you've moved through the catacombs itself. You have passed a number of people that you would have recognized here, that know you and trade pleasantries and ask how you've been. It's been a while since you've been here. You have moved past classes of younger apostates that are being trained to control the innate magical powers within them. This is not just a place for magical warriors. This is a place for families, for refugees, for people escaping the grasp of the magisterium and the witch hunters.
Oh no.
Okay, it's not me, right?
Nope. I thought it was me.
Rob's face.
Plague.
It is a plague upon our sessions, these tech issues.
We are cursed forever.
Only Lorekeepers as well. Like vampire is always fine.
Only the law.
God damn it. Is my voice still coming through all crackly and shitty? We might as well troubleshoot my mic right now.
Yeah, it's super crackly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds like what happens when people have bad lag, but you're not lagging. Like, you're coming in at perfect. Like,
it's almost like
kind of synced up.
It's almost like the mic wire. You're running through an interface, right? It's almost like it's not fully like connected to it. You know, like you get the reverb sound you get when the metal's not touching the metal properly, right? So you get that crackly reverb.
Let me try something. I'm going to mute myself. Let me try something real quick.
All right. Okay.
Just stay with us, folks. It will be fixed. We'll get there. And he's gone. If you watch Lorekeepers, you probably know that this happens every time. So just hang on.
This is a normal occurrence now.
All right, is it still crackling like a bastard?
It's
No, there you go.
Much better.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's this shitty fucking interface that I have. I'm using an old interface, and all I did was unplug the USB and plug it back in. I'm gonna keep talking for a couple more words. Let me know, is it doing any crackling or it's okay?
Okay, now, but what happened with the speech was it was fine, and then it became crackly after a certain a couple of minutes or whatever, you know. So I don't know. Yeah.
Because the drivers fucking suck for this piece of shit is why it is.
Which one are you using right now?
This is an old fucking stupid Roland fucking It's not even meant to. It's not doing what it's meant to do.
I hear you, man.
I just got a new interface, but Hangouts won't recognize it. I don't know why.
Which interface are you working with? Like, which one did you just get? That you're...
I just got it's a cheap one, but it got good reviews. It's a Baron Euphoria.
Oh, okay.
404.
Okay.
The Behringer Euphoria 404.
Is it a USB or is it a analog?
Well, I mean, I have an analog signal going into it, and then a USB going from it to the computer.
Okay.
Because my mic is analog, so I have an analog signal chain until I hit the interface.
Okay. Cool. That makes things so much cleaner too, as far as audio. A lot of times, I've been running a USB mic though. Like I've been using my Blue Yeti forever now, and it's been doing the wonders. It's been all right.
Chad, can you do a Morgan Freeman impersonation?
A Morgan Freeman impersonation?
I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I'm just I know you're a vocal chameleon. Can you do one?
I can. I did one the other night too. We were like in Hangouts, and I was doing Morgan Freeman talking about goblins and like them raiding a town, and it was actually like really fun. I was like, what if Morgan Freeman like described like a goblin raid instead of like March of the Penguins? It's March of the Goblins, right? And it's like, there he goes, running down the fields. The goblin is lighting his match now. Yep, there he goes. Lighting the match, and there he goes. Exploding all over the place. All of his viscera is everywhere. And nobody cares. Everyone is getting blown up and ripped apart. And the goblins are all cheering. Mm-hmm. Everything is happy. The world is happy. Everything is happy. I'm going to sit here and sip on my iced tea for a little longer while I watch them destroy a village.
Have you ever seen the true fact about animals that Z Frank does? Do you ever see those? Where he does like the Morgan Freeman impression? They're incredible.
It's spot on. His Morgan Freeman one is spot on. It's so good.
Super good.
It is. It's really, really, really good. Chad, I would love to see your process. How like pretentious artist is that? I would love to know your process when you're coming up with these voices and doing impressions.
A lot of it is me sitting in front of the TV. So what I do is, if I want to do like a celebrity or an actor impression, I literally do binge days, right? So I will go and I will either find or rent or whatever movies of that one particular actor, and I'll watch them all day long. I will like Tom Hardy, Jason Statham. I'll have like binge days. And then what it does is it allows me to lift their tone of voice, how they react to certain things, everything. And then I'll just practice in a mirror like multiple times over to try to get it down. And eventually you either get it or it's horrible. And like you just say, I'm going to put that off for a while until I can get it better. But yeah, it's fun.
That makes sense though. Just like immerse yourself in that person.
Exactly. It's totally method acting. You just kind of have to like dive in and spend a whole day listening to their voice. And I think a lot of things too is like one thing that I recommend to people